Come along with me now, down to the Florida Keys, to the little village of Isla Morada, some 70 miles below Miami. We turn off the overseas highway at a familiar sign, Captain Jimmie Albright, famous bonefish guide. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time, and I pull up alongside the coconut palms in front of the Albrights' cheery home with keen anticipation, for it's perfect bonefish weather, clear and calm, just the kind of a day when tailing bonefish can be seen a long way across the flats. Captain Jimmie's cruiser, the Rebel, lies ready in the slip, almost at the doorstep, and Jimmie is already aboard. He comes out to meet me. Hi there, fella. It's good to be back. As we approach the bonefish flats, or banks as Jimmie calls them, he slows down and eases in toward the shallow water so as not to scare any fish that may be feeding there. Bonefish are very shy, and a fast-running boat will put them off the flat in a hurry. About 100 yards from the flat, Jimmie goes forward to drop the hook while I pull up the skiff. I have rigged up with a size GAF Ashaway nylon line, having a special experimental finish, an example of the continual painstaking research which is carried on by Ashaway to provide better lines for fishermen. Jimmie examines this line with interest. How will it cast? Well, we'll see. Every fisherman wants you to try his favorite fly, and of course Jimmie Albright is no exception. He selects a small bucktail tied by himself. This is especially good in shallow water. He attaches the leader, 9 feet of Ashaway nylon, tapered from 20 pounds down to 6 pounds. Through the eye, 5 times around, back through the loop, and pull it snug. That'll do it. Notice Jimmie test the point of the hook. He doesn't miss a trick. Our skiff is of molded plywood construction, specially built for this work. It is light, shallow draft, and easy to pole. The rounded bow makes it tow beautifully, even in heavy seas. Jimmie comes back to take my tackle aboard, and I climb down, as lightly and gracefully as clumsily away. Behind those Polaroid glasses, Jimmie Albright has a marvelous pair of eyes, and he soon spots a school of feeding bonefish, digging for small crabs in the soft bottom, their tails waving clear of the water. This is a sight that is guaranteed to give any fisherman a fine case of buck fever. Uh-oh, there's a single fish off to the right, and he doesn't seem to be scared either. He's busy digging a crab out of a mound, and he's close, almost too close. A short cast will reach him if he doesn't scare. There it is. Now I strip line, giving the fly plenty of action. Sometimes they like it slow and sometimes fast. Here he comes, he's after it. And he's got it. Zowie, watch that baby leave the world. Now listen to that reel scream. The fly line melts off the reel down into the backing, which is 200 yards of 14-pound Ashaway squidding line. Watch the incredible speed of this fish. The line throws a spray a foot high. After a terrific first run of at least 500 feet, the fish finally begins to slow down a little, and I'm able to reach for the reel handles and start to retrieve a little line. But he's still plenty strong, and he doesn't want to give an inch. A bonefish has tremendous power in that big forked tail, and he uses it. But the pressure of that powerful rod and the relentless pull of the line is beginning to tell, and I give him all the tackle will stand. Keep him coming. Don't let him rest or give him a chance to rub out the fly on the bottom. Pound for pound, he's the fastest, strongest fighter I've ever had hold of, this bonefish. He's a man. I feel better when I get that heavy fly line back on the reel. Now he's close to the boat and pretty well under control, although he's still giving it all he's got. He'll fight you right down to the leader knot. But he's pretty tired, and I am able finally to turn him. Jimmie picks up his net and goes to the stern. We want to land this fish particularly, for a very definite reason. But he's not quite ready for the net. Still has a little more fight. Jimmie stands ready and reaches out with the net, but the fish turns and moves off again. Now Jimmie puts the net under him, and there he is. 8.5 pounds of blue and silver dynamite. A torpedo-shaped, streamlined battler that is all fish, solid as a block of wood. On our way again, scanning the flats for more bonefish. And Jimmie sees something. That's no bonefish. It's about a 30-pound tarpon crossing the flats. Let's see what he thinks about a fly. Maybe he'll take it, maybe he won't. If he does, oh, brother. Look out there. He's after it. And he's got it. Then he goes crazy. Watch him run. He'll take to the air pretty quick. You can depend on that. And there he goes. Man, this is trouble on a fly rod. He runs back toward the boat, and watch this. He really goes into the air, twisting and turning and throwing the fly way back around to the right. Well, shucks, didn't expect to land him anyhow. But it was a thrill while it lasted, you can bet on that. Well, that's part of the fascination of fishing, out on these flats. You never know what you'll run into, tarpon, redfish, snook, barracuda, or snappers. But Jimmie is more interested in bonefish, and he has spotted one tailing close. Watch the mud spot as he digs. Looks like a puff of smoke. I make my cast trying to lay that fly close, but not too close. The splash of even that small fly landing over a fish will spook him. By golly, there are 3 fish out there. They all see the fly, and here they come. And the middle one takes it. And he's hooked. Here we go again. Watch those coils come up off the bottom of the skiff. If they should tangle the least bit, but they don't, and away goes the fish, streaking across the flat like a silver bullet. I hold that rod high to help keep the line from fouling on seaweed or coral and to lessen the water friction, which is terrific, as you can see. This fish makes a long, long run before I'm able to stop him. And even then, I have to let him go again. That reel is just too hot to handle. This fish is plenty strong. He's got plenty of speed left, and away he goes again, taking out still more backing. What a fish. Now I can stop him, or can I? Maybe. Yep, he's tired, and I'm able to turn him. Now to get back some line, but it doesn't come easy. No fish that swims fight harder for his size than a bonefish. That's my opinion, and I'll stand by it. At last he's in close, but he's still trying. Game to the finish. What a powerful, streamlined fellow he is, a real fighter. Jimmie is all ready for him as I bring him toward the boat. Now he's very tired, almost through. Jimmie reaches for the leader, but no, not quite yet. Maybe this time, yep. Jimmie reaches out, grabs the leader, slips his hand gently under the fish's belly, and carefully lifts it out. He unhooks the fly, and we look over our catch. Notice the peculiar shape of the mouth. This one goes back to fight another day, and he's anxious to go. Jimmie watches him as he rests a few seconds close to the boat. Then he goes swimming away. Very tired, all right, but unhurt. Next time, maybe he'll be a wiser fish. We are tired, too, but it's a good, healthy weariness that gives a man a ravenous appetite and makes him sleep sounder than that little shark Jimmie grabbed a while ago. So, we crank up to head for the big boat and the long trip home. We've had a lot of fun this day out on the Bonefish Flats. A man never forgets the gorgeous colors of the bay, the quiet of the open spaces, and all the things that are a part of fishing. These things are good for the soul.